Every workout I've shared so far has been a good fundamental to show how I train, the rawness, the consistency, and really just showing up for myself every single day. And with that being said, today's back day. Um, really going into it with no expectations, just kind of going with the flow. Um, but let's head to the gym and let's get right into it.
To kick things off with back day, I always start with lat pull-downs as I really love to get a good stretch through my lats and really warm up my upper back properly. I like to use a slightly wider grip here and really focus on pulling through with your elbows, not your hands. Having that mind-muscle connection is super important right out the gate as it will always make a big difference within your lifts. To start things off, I warmed up with 50 pounds for 12 reps for one set, and then jumping up to my working sets, I did 175 pounds for 12 reps for 4 sets. Next, I moved over to a low row cable machine, and this is where I really started to load up more weight. This really targets your mid-back and helps build that thick, dense look. For these, you want to keep your chest up and focus on driving the elbows back. Even when you go heavier in weight here, you want to keep every rep controlled and keeping that proper form. To start things off here, for my warm-up, I did 70 pounds for 12 reps for one set. I then jumped up to 100 pounds for 12 reps for one set as well. And then finishing off my warm-up, I did 140 pounds for 8 reps for one set. And then moving into my working sets here, I jumped up to 200 pounds for 8 reps for a total of 3 sets. From there, I moved into doing single arm pull downs, and these are really great for isolating each side and fixing any imbalances that you might have. For these, I really let my lat stretch all the way up and then drive the elbow back and down. You really want to try to feel that contraction through each rep that you do. For warm up, I started with only 25 pounds for 12 reps for one set, as the weight load on this machine is pretty heavy, so you don't need to use much weight at all. I then jumped up to my working set for only 45 pounds for 12 reps for a total of 6 sets. I then jumped back into doing more rows, and this is really to build that volume within my mid-back. For these, I like to do single arm isolations. You could do them at the same time, but this machine really helps you stay locked in and eliminates any swinging or momentum that you might do compared to doing dumbbell rows. For these, you want to pull through your elbows once again and pause for a second at the top and then slowly control it on the way back. For my warm-up, I started with 45 pounds for a total of 12 reps for one set, and then I jumped up to 90 pounds for 12 reps for one set, and then moving into my working sets, I jumped up to 135 pounds for 10 reps for a total of 4 sets. I then moved over to one of my favorite lat movements, and these are cable pullovers, as these really help me isolate my lats without bringing in your arms too much. For these, you want to keep a slight bend in your elbows, keep your chest up, and pull through your lats the whole way. For my warm-up, I started with 42.5 pounds for 12 reps for one set. I then jumped up to 50 pounds for 12 reps for one set as well. And then I moved into my working set for a total of 65 pounds for 12 reps for a total of 3 sets. I then move over to doing rear delt cable flies. I like to do these on cables so I can keep tension the whole way through every rep that I do. The rear delts are pretty easy to overlook but are pretty crucial. These aren't just for the aesthetics of your shoulder or your back, but really help build that stability and balance overall. I like to keep it light here and focus on controlling the movement, really pulling through my elbows and feeling that rear delt activated. For warm-up, I only start with 7.5 pounds for 12 reps for one set, and then moving into my working set, I jump up to 12.5 pounds for 12 reps for 2 sets, and then finishing off my working set, I jump up to 17.5 pounds for 12 reps for 2 sets. I then wrap things up with the MTS Row Machine. This machine is really smooth and keeps you locked in, which helps you isolate your back once again without having to worry about any momentum or, improper form. And at this point, I'm not really trying to go heavy. I'm just really focused on having that consistent tension, having those clean reps, and really finishing strong with every last squeeze and pull that I do. For my warm-up here, I start with 50 pounds for 12 reps for one set, and then I jump up to 80 pounds for 12 reps for a total of 4 sets.
Just wrapped up with back day. It was very solid, had a great lift. Switched things up a little bit today. More of like a row focus, but for everyone who's been following and watching these past few videos I've been uploaded, I appreciate you very much. Just trying to get better and better every single video I upload. Like I said, still figuring out the format and everything, but next video is going to be changed up a little bit, so you just got to stay tuned for that. But with everything, I hope you guys enjoyed today's workout, and don't forget to hit the like button, comment down below, and hit that subscribe button. It helps me out a ton. And with that being said, stay tuned for next week's video. It's gonna be a little different, a little better, but I will catch you guys in the next video, and peace.